July 20th, 2024. Today's the day I am going to harvest our small crop of garlic in this 4x10 bed. And in this 4x10 bed, but about 2/3 of it, or 1/3 of it, is onions. So what I am going to do is cut off these remaining scapes, which I intentionally let grow, use my pruning shears, and then I'm going to try an experiment, which I've never done before, and I do not know if it's going to work. I'm going to take my battery-powered hedge clippers and cut right along in here, getting rid of some of the leaves, which can be kind of a pain to deal with when you're drying them out. Getting them down short, not all the way down in here, but more like up in here. So I am going to go ahead and use my pruning shears and cut those scapes off, and then I'll fire up the hedge clippers and we'll see what happens. This is our drying table that I built several years ago for drying our garlic and onions on. And in the past, what we've done is we've laid the garlic out or onions out across the table, kind of alternating the fronds or the leaves of the garlic and the onions. So the reason I did this experiment to see if I could make a difference is I wanted to try another experiment. By already cutting off most of the stem, I can take garlic and drop it down through. And so that is how I am going to dry them this year, is just dropping them down through the chicken wire and letting them dry that way. I will cover them. I usually take these 6x6s, one 6x6, one 6x6, and I have a cover I can put bridging those 6x6s. So that is what I am going to finish up doing. Kind of reminds me of those trolls that we used to collect and play with when we were kids. A little fluffy hair on the top. I think there's about 160 or 200 German variety of garlic, and what I'm going to do is cover these and clean up the leaves down in the garden, get them in the compost. And I know that somebody's going to comment, wait a minute, I think garlic was supposed to be hung upside down or bulb down. Mine is hung upside down. Another experiment, just see how it goes. I think it'll be fine though. I'm here to break the rules. Right, that's it for our 2024 2024 garlic harvest.